Hi, I'm Jeff Stokes. Welcome to Jeff's Daily Dose of Encouragement. Today I want to encourage you about judging ourselves. Sometimes Christians can be quite good at pointing the finger and judging other people, but God encourages us to check our own hearts and judge ourselves first. I was reading in 1 Corinthians 11 this morning, and Paul was talking about how people were taking communion, but they were taking it in an unworthy way, and they were treating it like a big feast instead of eating at home and then actually giving honour to the Lord's body and his death and resurrection. Mainly his crucifixion, taking the blood, the cup and the bread. And he said this in verse 31 of chapter 11, 1 Corinthians 11. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. And further up it says in it's the next verse. But when we are judged, verse 32, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. And then over in 2 Corinthians 13 verse 5 it says this: examine yourselves whether you be in the faith, prove your own selves. So we are told and encouraged more not to. There's another place where Paul says we don't judge them that are without, but that are within. But we first of all we need to look at ourselves and make sure our own life is right, so that we can stand worthy before God. And just comes to mind what Jesus said about the person pointing to the speck in their brother's eye when there's a beam in their own eye. First take the log or beam out of your own eye, then you'll be able to see to take the speck out of your brother's eye. So it's a really healthy thing to do. We don't have to be always navel gazing and be really hard on ourselves, but just be honest before the Lord and judge ourselves, especially when we come to the Lord's table, to make sure that we are doing honour to the Lord and to his sacrificial death for us. Otherwise that can bring a judgment on us. It says there that many were sick and even had died because they weren't taking the Lord's body in a worthy manner. They weren't taking the communion in a worthy manner. If you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ, these things are quite serious and they're real. They're spiritual principles and they work. You can't fight against them. If you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For whosoever shall confess that Jesus is the Son of God, God dwells in him and he in God. God bless you. Have a great day.